Hi, this is Ethan Rivers, welcoming you to this profoundly transformative hypnosis experience, designed specifically to help you to clear and cleanse all of your subconscious mind, so you can drift peacefully away into the most deeply peaceful and profoundly clear horizons of your easiest, purest, most blissful states of longer lasting sleep. I have created this subconscious clearing session for you as a deep mind cleansing practice and a gentle sleep talk down to help you clear all of that subconscious clutter, the mental debris, and the hidden accumulation. I suggest, if you find yourself needing deep subconscious clearing, or if you want to achieve more peaceful sleep, then I invite you to listen to this track for at least 21 consecutive nights to truly help you to clear and cleanse your subconscious mind completely, for all of the wonderful benefits of this mental clarity and your deep hypnotic rest. So now, just as soon as you have settled yourself down into the peaceful comfort of that welcoming bed, and you're already beginning to notice just how naturally you might begin to give yourself complete permission to soon discover how to so deeply clear. If you haven't yet done so already, or perhaps you've not quite noticed, I'll invite you to simply allow those clearing eyelids to gently close down and to relax those releasing, opening, peaceful eye muscles to your total comfort. And I'll invite you to think of the sounds of my voice, along with all of the cleansing and the tones of these clearing suggestions, which are all designed for your benefit, to guide you as you go into your most peaceful states of sleep's progression. And for the less conscious sounds and sensations and those ideas you'll absorb, to simply become a part of your very own inner journey and to function as your trusted mind cleanser. As you begin now to relax inside of yourself a little more and more, relaxing into the many clearing and cleansing dreamtime destinations that may sometimes gently surprise, having already made sure you've completed all of those necessary preparations or any final arrangements. And you can just release all of that now, because you really are completely ready. And you're already moving deeper down towards that cleared state by consciously choosing and willingly allowing to journey there towards sleep and to clear, as you know how to do, to better enjoy all of these wonderful and liberating, more peaceful moments. Where and when we really can allow our clearing and more pristine minds to create for us more and more of those wonderful and more cleansed inner dimensions of feeling so mentally clear, when more and more of the unconscious parts of you just love to embrace those self-clearing visions and the deeper feelings of those cleansing ways. Trusting all of that to naturally work away for you somewhere in the background as all deeper and more capable, brilliant resources within your subconscious awareness begin to sweep away all kinds of subconscious clutter patterns or debris, and to simply clear too much of that inner mental accumulation that was there. As you begin to give to your cluttered mind and all of your deeper wisdom the gentle attentions of subconscious clearing and the cleansing, opening self-awareness that soon allows some of your less conscious focus to move there with a kind of deeper clarity or a clearer depth, always very gently descending on down, perhaps towards the easier rise and fall of each regular, natural and normal movements of each clearing breath. And I wonder if, as you do, allow your attentions to go there, and you become aware of breathing consciously into unconscious clarity. You might also enjoy growing a little more curious of, or aware to, the gentle rising and falling of the lower belly beneath the chest, and becoming aware of the deeper diaphragm muscles, very naturally expanding and contracting over time as the gentle passages of each present breath in each clearing moment can arrive with a lighter sense of openness in some thought, when some other thoughts allow some of those waves of clearing and cleansing and freshness, just as each automatic outgoing flow of breath passes out from you as a kind of sweeping or clearing, cleansing wave. And all of these gentle waves just continue to sweep more and more of that subconscious clutter away, as your attentions may become aware of the sides of each rib, just one there below the other, so gently expanding and contracting along with each moving, clearing breath. And possibly you're aware of yourself noting or knowing or remembering from time to time there really is no need to try to hold on to or to store any single piece of mental debris. As clearing air flows in and all subconscious clutter seems to effortlessly sweep further away. Because you know it's truly more than enough. Many people do find within subconscious clearing hypnosis to simply acknowledge and observe without judgment the subtle movements or the sensations or the clearing extensions of each naturally flowing rhythm of this wave-like cleansing. By breathing in through the nose with a clearing awareness and breathing out through the nostrils or the mouth with the softer sounds of releasing calm. Allowing you to imagine beyond these many benefits you will create as I continue just talking to you and you continue to just hear. Perhaps there in the backgrounds, the sound of my voice, or perhaps there in the foreground at other moments, the meanings of these words, and more of these unconscious cues with all of their clearing signals. As many parts of you do listen and continue to clear. Or maybe you'd also enjoy imagining a kind of beautiful inner space of an emerging pristine scene, one of your favorites, or something you've only just thought of now, or even a deeper sense of seeing yourself walking through a vast and spacious, clean and clear inner room, as you simply see yourself in your mind's imagination. Now watching as gentle breezes flow through, with each old pattern clearing, each piece of debris sweeping away there. And now, one area at a time, you might enjoy seeing yourself, watching the space become clearer, the room becoming more open, until you watch as each piece of clutter there, like dust being swept by wind, lifts and clears, and then disappears into the open air completely. And then you watch as each little fragment sweeps away and away, all the way, cleared by the gentle breeze. And just like this, it's already your own subconscious mind that is likewise sweeping and clearing and cleansing and now opening as new moments of powerful and mental clarity now expand, and all past moments of that previous accumulation storage, with all of its collecting and gathering, yet now clearing energies, all of that now transforms, as if sweeping away in these freshest breezes of pure clarity and peace. And maybe there is yet another part of you that really does allow and welcome all of your increasing and more spacious senses of this clearing, to simply watch and witness quietly your own clearing mental self, as if now from outside of yourself or from afar. As you get now a newer sense of just that experience, of really seeing yourself standing all of the way back there and opening a little further more. And perhaps somewhere you can see that looks to you to be so perfectly clear and so inviting. Somewhere within the spaces of that lovely open room, where you're happy to continue to deeply clear now all of your most cluttered and accumulated patterns. And all around you, you notice how the air itself feels fresher now, how the space seems more open, how the atmosphere is clearer and more peaceful, like after a deep cleaning when everything has been cleared and swept and opened, and your mind feels spacious and peaceful again. That's how your mind feels now. Clear, open, fresh, ready for rest. And with each breath you take, you notice more clutter clearing away, more debris being swept, more accumulation dissolving. You don't need to force this clearing. You don't need to struggle with this cleansing, because your unconscious mind knows exactly how to naturally clear and sweep and cleanse all on its own, while you simply relax and allow and clear, like watching fog lift in morning sun. Each moment simply clears, each breath simply sweeps, each second simply opens, and you remain clear, open, fresh, peaceful. Perhaps you notice now how different your mind feels from just a few moments ago. How much clearer, how much more open, how much more peaceful, as if someone has come through and cleared out all the clutter and swept away all the debris and left you with this beautiful, clear, open, fresh feeling. And in this cleared openness, you might notice a kind of gentle spaciousness, not the spaciousness of emptiness, but the spaciousness of freedom, the spaciousness of clarity, the spaciousness of peace, where there is room now for peace, for rest, for dreams, for sleep, and all of that subconscious clutter that seemed so accumulated just moments ago has been cleared, swept away, transformed, ready to stay clear tomorrow. Because you know, and your unconscious knows, that right now, in this moment, the only need, the only purpose, the only truth is simply to rest, to allow your mind this beautiful clearing, this wonderful cleansing, this deep opening. And as you continue to drift deeper and deeper still, you might imagine now that you're floating through clear open sky, through fresh air, through pristine space. And with each moment you float, you feel clearer, more open, more at ease, leaving behind one layer of clutter and entering another, more clear space, and then another, even more open state, moving deeper into the clearer sections of your consciousness, where the debris is less present, where the clutter is less active, where the accumulation is less dense, until you find yourself in the deepest clarity, the most open space, the most peaceful state of all, where there is no clutter at all, no debris to hold, no accumulation to maintain, just pure, clear, blissful peace. And here, in this innermost clarity, you can finally, completely, totally rest. Your mind has cleared, the cleansing is complete, the opening is expanding, the clarity is settling, and now all that remains is this beautiful, clear, open peace, this gorgeous, fresh, complete rest. And you sink down now into the clearest space, in this most open state, in this most peaceful place, and you allow yourself to simply be, to simply rest, to simply exist in this perfect subconscious clarity. Your breathing has found its own clearing rhythm, rising and falling like the gentlest breeze through open space. And with each breath in, you draw in more clarity, more openness, more peace, creating a new pattern, a new response, a new natural state of subconscious clarity and deep peace. And this pattern grows stronger each time you practice, each time you listen, each time you allow this beautiful clearing to occur. So you can trust now in this process. You can believe now in this cleansing. You can know now with absolute certainty that your subconscious is clearing, is opening, is cleansing, is ready for the deepest, most peaceful, most clear sleep. And as my voice begins to fade now into the background, you might notice how clear you are, how open you are, how ready you are to simply let go completely, totally, absolutely into this beautiful, clear, open, fresh, peaceful state of your deepest, most peaceful, most wonderful sleep. Sleep now. Sleep deeply. Sleep peacefully. Sleep clearly. Let everything go. Release all clutter. Surrender all debris into sleep, sweet clarity, restful openness, deep peace, perfect sleep. Good night, and thank you. And with each breath out, you release any remaining clutter, any lingering debris, any residual accumulation. Breathing in clarity, breathing out clutter, breathing in openness, breathing out debris, breathing in peace, breathing out accumulation, until there is nothing left but this beautiful, clear, open, fresh, peaceful mind, ready now for the deepest, most peaceful, most clear sleep. And your unconscious mind knows exactly how to maintain this beautiful clearing, this deep openness, this mental clarity, even as you sleep, even as you dream, even as you rest. Your mind continues its natural work of clearing, of sweeping, of cleansing, of opening this beautiful subconscious clarity that you've created here tonight. And when you wake tomorrow, you'll find that this clarity remains, that this openness persists, that this peace continues, because you've reprogrammed at the deepest level your mind's subconscious patterns to clear clutter, to sweep debris, to open space before sleep and during sleep and after sleep.